Ladies and gents, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Demon Souls. In this episode, we are going to explore more of the Stonefang Tunnel, I think. Yes, indeed, we're going to the Tunnel City. We've defeated the Spider Demon. So, below the smithing grounds of Stonefang, the Tunnel City is a system of pathways that gave this city its name. Legend has it that deep inside, beyond the molten swamps, is a grave for dragons. Sounds interesting. And dangerous. I'm in. So, this is the next place I'm going to do. It's actually, I did mention it's quite difficult in here, especially at my level, because it's got one of the tougher bosses in the game as well. Okay. And, I mean, you can tell by the fact that I'm struggling to even kill this lizard that it's... Ooh, hello. That it might be a little bit spicy. So, we did actually... I'm not sure if it was the last episode or the one... I think it was the one before. We did come in here a little bit. We delved inside just to grab some goodies. Clearstone chunk, clearstone shard. Not bad, not bad. I'm not going to use them. I actually don't know what clearstone does, but... Oh, I completely forgot about them! Ah! Scared the crap out of me. At least it hurt that guy as well. So, boys. Wow, I am not hurting you at all. Again, these guys are resistant to slashing damage, okay? So this isn't the best weapon to be doing this. But... Oh, I forgot about you behind me! Ah! There we go. There we go. That was a bit of a mess, wasn't it? I'm not going to lie, it was a bit of a mess. But it's fine. Do you know what? It's my first time even firing up the computer. I need to get the old blood pumping a little bit. I need to warm up a bit. So, let's deal with the dangerous dudes first, okay? We're not distracted by the lizard either. So again, for anyone watching, if you have a spear, anything that does piercing damage, like a rapier, okay? I know you. You're going to turn around and attack. Yeah. Rapier. Okay, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Okay, fair enough. I accept. Let's take... Do you know what? I need to think about my... I need to be thinking about my grasses here as well, because we're not going to be finding much grass in this place at all. Okay, so the enemies don't drop them. There is a dude... There's actually the filthy man coming up as well. He's sort of teleported inside the dungeon somehow. Unless it's his twin, who knows, but we'll see. So, again, the main advantage of having a big old sword like this is the crowd control capabilities, okay? So that's where it shines, honestly. Okay. So it's only the pickaxe dudes who are the main threat. Excuse me. So it's Easter Sunday today. I've not got any Easter eggs. No one's bought me any, but also I haven't bought myself one, and do you know what? I'm kind of okay with it. It's probably for the best, honestly. And you're not coming either, are you? There's a little minecart down there. So hang on, sorry. I think we will go down there first, but we might as well clear the rest of this tunnel while we're here. Otherwise, it leads to a bit of a droppy point. What was I saying? Yeah, it's probably for the best that I'm not having too much chocolate or sweet things right now, because I'm trying to lose weight and get healthier anyway. And on that front, I'm actually I weighed myself at the gym the other day. The iframes that they get, not the iframes, the hyper armor that they get is so frustrating, man. This is extremely dangerous, by the way. If I had like a grenade or something that I could just... or a bomb, that would be fantastic. Okay, we're okay. We just got to watch out for the... When they're swinging, they get some hyper armor. Okay. Yeah. I got this. The problem is as well, they don't drop many... They They don't drop many souls, like 30 souls per kill. The value of these folk is the materials that they can drop. Okay. I believe they drop, well, they can, the ones that have the bags, well, they drop the hammer, that's pretty good. The ones that have the bags can drop loads of materials, otherwise they drop spider stone stuff. They can also drop, obviously, the hammer and the iron fist weapon as well, which looks a bit, I mean, literally looks like an old-fashioned Victorian iron. Okay. So, come on, dudes, come on. I'm hoping there's not someone behind me that I forgot. Obviously, backstabs will hurt a lot as well. Right. So, a bit messy, but, you know, now that we've killed them all, we don't really have to worry about it again. So I'll go down here. I'll just show you. There's a big old pit. Okay. So you can actually drop down on the right there. Okay. And that's actually a quick way to the boss. But you will be taking some fall damage unless you have something called the cat ring. Okay. Now, while we're relatively safe here, I'm just going to check I'm recording. Okay. Yeah, I am. Good. Some things never change. Especially when it comes to me making sure that I'm recording okay. Now, we can run past this minecart, and there's going to be a big old fatty on the right, who will, in fact, drop some grass for us. Hello, buddy. Now you... Ah! I thought you were going to do combustion. You are susceptible to slashing damage. Again? No, I'm dead. Okay. Again, a bit messy. Do you know what? He's going to drop some of this full moon grass. I might as well use some. So sorry, yeah, I was saying about the gym. I weighed myself at the gym the other day, and I have lost 4 kilograms. I've lost 4 kilograms since I last weighed myself like a month ago, which I'm actually surprised about. Because when I was ill for a while, I actually ate a bit like a pig, because I don't know, it just felt like I needed the energy at the time, and also I kind of didn't have much to do, so I was just, you know, binge eating a little bit. Yeah. So I was pleasantly surprised that I'd actually lost some weight ultimately. But also, I've mentioned this as well. I've been having some. Hang on, I think there's a lizard to my left. Yeah. Let's get this first. I've been having introducing live culture foods into my diet as well. So like yogurts and stuff like kombucha, fermented foods, to try and boost my good bacteria in my gut, and I think maybe that's helped as well. I think that's helped a little bit too. So I'm finally, after a year or two after COVID, I'm beginning to shed some of my lockdown weight, because anyone who's wondering, the picture of me that I use for my channel is me. But it was pre-COVID, it was pre-lockdown sort of period. So that was me before COVID, but I mean, I won't post any pictures of me now, but I'm not quite as slim as I was. Anyway, so the worms here, okay? They're actually your only source of greystone, okay? Apart from a couple of drops that are in this zone, okay? Greystone, so you get a greystone shard, chunk, and pure greystone. That is required if you want to do crushing weapons, which increases... makes your weapons scale more with strength, okay? So it's actually one of the better types of stone in the game, okay? But it's actually one of the rarest to get as well. And the worms here are weak in the head, okay? You've got to try and hit them on the head. So if you are a mage, have fun. If you're a melee like me, you need something a bit longer to, you know, be able to swing on the old noggin, or you can use a bow and arrow too. So there's actually a lift back there. But another way down, or another way across, should I say? Yeah, another way down to that lift is to just drop down here, which we need to do anyway because we want to get some goodies. Okay. There we go. So, ooh, do you know how many times I've died here? And also, so there's some greystone shard there. I think there's chunks down here as well. So you just got to be careful, okay? It's quite easy to lose your footing. Ah, yes, here we go. There's a chunk. So I think that's the only chunk that you find, actually. Otherwise, yeah, you need to farm chunks, greystone from, what are they called? The worms. And there is a good farming spot coming up. It's actually at the bottom of that pit that we found earlier. But anyways, we're going to see a good old familiar face here, people. So, it's the guy that's in Elden Ring, this game, and 2 of the Dark Souls games, okay? And he was even in, he was technically in one of the earlier From Software titles. I forget what it's called. It's the one with the robot suits, which I know you might be some of you might be thinking, what the hell? That doesn't sound like a From Software game at all. But it is indeed. It's another franchise that they worked on, or game series, should I say. But if we go over here, da, 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 da. There he is. This time in full next gen quality. So they really have made him like a thumbtack. He doesn't even have eyebrows. It's patches, and of course he's got his standard setup with the spear and the shield there. I actually want that shield.
Ooh, you're not mad like the rest, are you? Well, what jolly travelling companions are we, eh? Pleased to meet you. Call me Patches. Ooh,
Patches the hyena.
Treasure over there. Go on and take it. My gift to you, just to show that we're friends. Whew, glad to meet you. These soul-starved imbeciles will drive you mad.
Patches, the time-traveling wonder. He's a bit like well, I mean, he's technically, it's not the same guy, but in every game. But I like to think it is. It reminds me a bit like is it Sans from Undertale? That kind of situation. So this is a big old bugbear here. So this is one of the big ones, okay? And you'll see the amount of damage I do. Okay. Now, I'm gonna kill this one because if you go for the item that Patches is recommending, this thing will fall down and it will block you in. I say it blocks you in. I think you can actually... I think there's a way down. Yeah, you can kind of... Hang on. I think you can drop down somewhere. You're not entirely trapped, but you've got to jump down a different way. But I'm going to take this one out, okay? So it's going to take a while. Do you know what? I might even pause the video. So I'm just going to swing at it until it's dead. So I will see you in a second. Okay, we're back. There we go. Oops, I got hit. Honestly, I was gonna unpause the video just before I did the final swing, but I hit it a little few too many times, and it started to die. So I apologise. But you saw anyway. I got hit, but also, as you can see, Patches gets hit by it too, which is I always find a little bit hilarious. So we get some shard from it. We get another flame resistant ring, which is very useful for this zone, as you can imagine. Let me heal myself up too. So the merchant I was on about is actually down there somewhere. Okay, so I will be able to buy some more green grass. Okay, which reminds me of a song by Tom Jones, "The green grass of home." Sorry. Patches, how you doing?
You're no joke, are you?
Yeah, and you're looking a little bit singed. If you had eyebrows, they would have been burned off there, I think. Anyways, so let me see here. Yeah, so we can get this item. It was a club, I think. Yes, it was a good old-fashioned club, which I think you can use to turn into a boss weapon. Now, I'm going to take out these little bugs. I don't mind this, because these dudes are a lot squishier, okay? So these guys I don't mind. Okay. Still not quite the amount of damage that I would like, but more than happy to put in the effort here to get some materials, to get some souls, and as you can see, they're relatively non-threatening. So these small ones, they don't blow up, and they only have 2 attacks as well. They have the little jabby, or they can jump on you. I think the bigger ones can charge at you too. It's quite cool when you hit them from the side that they almost kind of swivel over, which is quite funny. But yeah, you remember we spoke to Baldwin and he said that the way they dealt with the bugbears in the mine was to throw them all in the lava. Well, it appears in doing so, he set them all on fire and made them into even more horrendous monstrosities for us to deal with now, so... Oh, they can do a charge attack too. Okay, there you go. The more you know. Okay, now I think there's a medium one behind me. Yes. Okay, so there are small, medium, and large. Oh, there's flying ones too, which are small. And they're the squishiest. Okay. Now, there is actually... Yeah, there's actually a crystal lizard down there. And it's a bit of a finicky one. It's quite skittish if you get it, like, it starts to run away from further distance than you initially anticipate. Okay. Oh my lord, this one's going to be a problem too. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, I'm going to pause this one. These medium ones do actually blow up too, but as you can see, guys, if you're willing to put in the time. And surprisingly, they don't actually use up too much weapon durability to kill them. And I've got some of Ed's sharpening stones, I think, so... if you're willing to put in the time, then, you know, go ahead. I wonder if I actually use the club I have, if it would do more damage, but... either way, I will see you in a second. Okay. And... kablooey! There we go. You see, if I edited my videos, I think at this situation, I'd have something like from SpongeBob, where it has the transition screen that says like 1 hour later. I'd have something like that, but to be honest, that's been done 1,000 times before, so it wouldn't be incredibly original. So before I carry on down there, hello, buddy, you're very keen. Before I carry on down there, I am in fact going to go down here first and try and get a backstab if I can. That would be nice. Backstab? No, not quite. That's a combo. Okay. Like, honestly, buddy, what? Whoa! I always forget that they have the jumpy. It kind of looks like what they called from Rocky Horror Picture Show. What's he called? The servant guy. I forget what he's called, but if anyone's seen Rocky Horror, which I highly recommend actually, he looks like one of the characters from that. I actually only I knew of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I only discovered it or watched it a couple of years ago. And in fact, okay, sorry, there's a couple of lizards here. You want to try and get this one first, because there's going to be some baddies down here, okay? In fact, they've already started to aggro on me. Now, don't worry about the one behind me, because they take these guys take a while to disappear. They're programmed to kind of run the length of this tunnel first. Now, I am in danger. I'm in danger! Sorry. Okay, full of references from shows today, but look, now we have a couple of black phantoms, as you can see. Hello, my dear. Now, these guys are nice and squishy in comparison to what we've been dealing with so far, okay? So the guy at the back's been very very passive, which I'm completely fine with. Whoa! So there's a lady, almost gone. Oh, your turn, is it, buddy? Oh, I missed. Ah! You fool! Okay, so these guys aren't really much of a threat. They can gang up on you, and if you're... Oh, I thought you were going to walk off there. If you're distracted by the lizards for long enough, they can in fact create some issues for you, okay? Ooh, so the shockwave got me there, but I'm afraid it's just not going to be enough for you, buddy. If I had a good old jumpy attack, I would have used it there, but good enough. Unfortunately, killing these guys don't count towards your character tendency, okay? There's only one NPC, Black Phantom, in the game that counts towards your character tendency if you kill it, and that is what's it called? The final boss in Latria. The something monk. Okay. Now, there's actually, we heard the Filthy Man mention when we first came here that there's a lizard nest somewhere in this place, and it is in fact just over here. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get as many as I can. Do you know what? 2? No, please. Please! 2 here is fine, I think. Where are you going, boy? Right, now I've split them up, which is really not great for me. Hang on. If I can just wrangle it enough. That's 1 and 2. I remember you were the one that dropped down initially. There we go. So this is a good old-fashioned lizard nest. Ooh, some great mats there. Okay, so great farming spot. The only problem is you have to come back here every time you want to farm them, okay? Otherwise, there's like, I want to say there's like 6 down here or something. And they will indeed respawn every time you defeat a boss in the area too, okay? Now, I've got to be careful here. Let's sort into this. Now, this is one of the best drops in the game, because you get pure hardstone and a pure sharpstone as well, okay? Ooh, didn't need to do that, but it looked kind of cool. So yeah, look, it's actually quite pretty down here. Okay, so we did find the crystal lizard nest too, which has been guarded by those fools. What was I saying before this? I always lose track, don't I? I was talking about something. The Simpsons? No. SpongeBob? No. God, what was it? Also, that guy's just kind of walking in midair. This is where the lift would have come down if we got it from where the fat controller dude was. Okay. I'm going to go back this way now. We don't need to go back up there. Okay. Watch out for the Hole of Doom. God, I really did. I was saying something and I forgot what it was. And I feel like a damn fool for it. Oh, well. Moving on. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. Now. Okay, we're back here. Now, my priority is going to be... So I'm not going to go down there yet, because if you start to go down there, you will scare away this lizard, okay? And you will not be able to get to it, because there's going to be some enemies in the way, okay? So what I recommend is, in fact, going down here, quickly Pippy Sweetie, as fast as you can... Okay, there it is. I'm just thinking the best way to get to it. Okay, good. Alright, okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm just going to run for it here, okay? Now, don't let it run too far, because there are going to be some tough enemies spawning at the top of this hill. And I'd rather take out the lizard now, so it doesn't disappear. And, again, we get some absolutely fantastic mats. Now, this is the problem that I was on about, okay? I'm actually going to try and get to the other side, because that's going to be safer. Now these guys are just going to spam fire at us, okay? So that's going to be the issue here. They're not a threat for now. I'm thinking the best way to deal with this, it could be using my bow and arrow, actually. Yeah, let me try my bow and arrow here. If I can actually learn how to switch weapons properly. I've got no arrows equipped. I did buy some, yes. Now, I didn't exactly plan on using them here, but as you can see, even with a level 0 compound short bow, it makes short work of them, okay? Now, it's well worth it for these mofos because it's very easy to get stun locked by their flames of hatred, okay? And hopefully we get some greystone. Whoa, that was good. That was good. Because I probably have to farm. I'm thinking if I will have to farm. It depends really, because the weapon my main weapon is going to be something that requires colorless demon souls to level. And then I'm going to use the compound short bow. Sorry, I beg your pardon, the compound long bow, and I'm just going to have it standard. And that's going to use hardstone. It depends if I have like a short sword or something. Something, you know, like a quicker weapon that I want as sort of a side weapon. Maybe I'll make it a crushing weapon, we'll see. Whoopsies. But in this game, I find that you don't necessarily need like a weapon, like a main weapon and an offhand weapon. You kind of just need your main weapon, okay? But it depends how in-depth you're willing to get, especially if you're being a melee character, okay? So we got some bear bug grains there as well, which is it's actually quite a rare material to find. I say material, it's a consumable. It will increase your fire resistance temporarily, okay? Now, it's probably better to approach this from behind because, ooh, well, I should have time to do this quickly, so that's fine. I'm going to keep those for now because it could be useful for the boss coming up. Store some of those. We don't need coffee beans. Okay, this stuff is weighing a ton, so let's get rid of all of this. Okay. Good. Okay, you're taking up room. You. So I could technically use the hammer for a bit more bludgeoning damage against these, or blunt damage, should I say, against these bugbears, but it's going to be negligible at level 0, I think. Right. Ooh, that was lucky. So I'm going to work my way through this guy too. It should be the last one that I have to kill, or want to kill. Oh no, there's going to be one more in the tunnels and another medium that I'll want to take out. But as per, I will pause the video and be back in a second. Okay, it's almost dead. Hello, buddy. Oh, it got me. Fair enough. And there we go. I tell you what, I'm so childish. My 3-hit combo with this sword was consistently doing 69 damage. And, you know, sometimes it's just the little things that keep you going, isn't it? Anything to keep the mind entertained. Okay, so before I carry on down there are a few more items that we overlooked previously when we rushed to go and get the crystal lizard. Patches. Okay, so there's one on this bridge here. And there's one more beneath me. Does this go anywhere down here? It might do, actually. Hang on. No, it does not. Okay, I'm getting confused with somewhere else. Okay, the merchant's just down there as well. But this one's on... Yeah, it's actually on the hill. Hang on. There we go. And then don't drop down here just yet, because you have to walk over in order to be able to get this fellow. Hang on. Ooh, no, that's wrong. No! Well, that was incredibly embarrassing. Right, I've got to go back up. Looks like you have to get a little bit higher before you start to fall down. And I can already hear those frigging flying bugbears coming for me as well. Which are some of the glitchier enemies of the game. And I'll show you why. Okay, so yeah, you want to approach from here. There we go. So getting good old Lost Izalith feelings here. Except the lava looks a lot better. Heater shield, not bad. Shade, I'm not entirely sure what shade is. Maybe it's greater fire resistance, which again could be useful for this area.
Remember me?
Oh, hey.
I've got plenty of wares, so bring me plenty of souls.
I mean, that's fine and all, but is this really the best place to be setting up shop, my fine fellow? I don't know about that. But, oh god, I can hear them coming. So I've got to be fairly quick. I'm going to max out my green. Right.
My thanks. Bless your souls.
Okay. I think we're relatively safe for now. Hang on.
Oh.
So, this is the one merchant in the game that you can buy large hardstone shard from, okay? It's kind of like the merchant in...
Oh, come back when you're...
what's it called? Sen's Fortress that sells large titanite shards. It's like the one... Well, it's the one merchant that you can buy that item from, so it's good to know at least. The only problem is every time you want to come buy some... Whoa! Ouch! I forgot my HP was that low, to be honest with you. But, yeah, I wanted to stock up on these because I'd rather save my good grass for the bosses coming up, okay? There we go. Right, I'm not going to get killed by these flying mofos. Now, you'll see why they're glitchy in a minute, okay? I mean, the fact that they're kind of just stationary in the air, for a start. Okay, hang on. Let's deal with these. Let's deal with the immediate threat first to our existence. Okay. Now, obviously be careful because if you swing too much, you will just go straight over the edge. So here's the glitchy part of these mofos. Yeah? They are programmed in a way that they can't get up here properly. Okay? So this guy's just fully stood in midair, okay, and this one's just not moving at all. And you'll obviously see that I'm struggling to even hit them at this range because the banister's in the way. Okay, now it is possible, and I would like to kill them preferably. Okay, I've kind of got that one moving back there, but that one is going away. Now, come on. Come on, let's have a nice clean game. Okay, that one's just there. That's good. They're doing more damage to me than I would ideally be comfortable with. Okay, so one more. One more mofo. There we go. Oh no, shit, there's one round here as well. So again, I don't know if it was like this in the original game. If it was, cool. But also, Blue Point, you know, maybe don't make it like this. Maybe don't make it so the enemies are buggy like this. I mean, they are technically bugs, but it doesn't mean that they have to be buggy. They can be buggy by name, but not by nature necessarily. Anyway. Really, buddy? Okay, I'm going to have to use my bow. At the very least, I still have... No? Okay. You're coming in range. Let's do this. And I'll get my bow for the final shot. So any items that these guys are going to drop are going to be at my reach, obviously. But they are dead, at least, so I don't have to worry about them in future. Now, I did just use 7 grass there, so I'm going to top up again. Oh shit, there's one down here. Why are you down there? Why are you down there? I literally can't even get you. And I'm going to hit my friend as well. Who's a bit of a douche, but he doesn't quite deserve that. I mean, hang on. There must be a way. No!
What do you think you're doing?
You see?
Try that with me. You watch yourself.
God, he's even got a little, what the hell is that, a truncheon? I'm sorry, buddy, I'm sorry. Look, here, take my souls. Take all the souls.
Oh, my.
So, oh, God, there's one here as well! I don't like to leave enemies. This is the problem. I don't like to leave enemies unless it's absolutely necessary. Ow. Right, come... Where are you going? That one's just... This one is just stuck, man. This one's just... Nope. You don't need to be on guard. Yeah, that one is just not happening, I think, people. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Okay, right, moving on. Come on, let's not go... Let's not lose focus over one little bugbear, okay? Hello, you. No, we did actually get a headshot, but I might get hit too. So I'm having to use my overhead swing to reach the dome piece there, but it worked. Okay. No! So you can see if you don't hit the head, you basically do no damage, especially with this weapon. So again, I must reiterate, people, I don't necessarily recommend using this type of weapon here, okay? No, I'm alive, I'm dead! I'm dead! Do you know what? I forgot the third one spawns. I forgot there was 3 there. Terrible. Anyway, that's fine. Right. Do you know what? At the very least, it gives us an opportunity to use this lift for a starter. We can get some more grass from Fatty McGee. And we can kill one more flying bugbear to set the record straight as well, because we had to leave that one last time. Okay. Let's wait for our green here. So, quite strategically placed there because I can't easily get a backstab in, but it doesn't matter. Thank you. That guy can also drop, that's a place to farm, what the hell are you? Oh. That's a place to farm, what's it called? Gold coins, okay? Which increase your luck stat. And before they patched the game, you could use those to get infinite luck and infinite, what's it called? Souls, okay? So very, very exploitable. I might as well take you guys out, why not? Because the red dudes don't spawn again, okay? They don't respawn. Okay. Right, I don't want you to run away too much, please. If I could hit them both at the same time, that would be great. Okay. I guess while I'm here... Do I actually have some Ed's sharpening stone? Because I might... Do you know what? I might need to buy one from Dude. Again, another good reason that we perished. At least we can go back and buy one of those. The reason I'm farming these is because the more hardstone shard we can get to level up our compound longbow eventually, the better, okay? Ow. Right. Do you know, as long as I can get 2 at a time, I'm relatively happy about it, okay? We might actually only manage 1 here. Which again is completely fine, in all honesty. Oh no, you're still there, you're still there. No, I'm blocked by a wheelbarrow, blocked by a wheelbarrow. Okay. Large hardstone shard. That, honestly, that's all I wanted. I'm a man of simple means. Okay, right. While I'm running back to the place here, I'm just going to take a wee drinky poo. I apologise. Ah, there we go. Okay. Right. So we just got the one douchebag down here and the explodey doodads to watch out for. Okay. So there's an exploder around here, which is, again, is a bit glitchy because it doesn't always explode. Did that time. And this guy will preemptively swing at you too. So you gotta watch out. I will take him out. Just because his existence causes me quite some distress. Okay. But obviously we've got some souls on the line as well, so, you know, we can only take so many liberties. So, where were my souls? Okay, they were round the corner where the worms were. Hello, Patches. I want to take out one more flying bugbear. And I want to buy an Ed's sharpening stone, even though it's $2,000. If I could avoid having to go back to the Nexus, then I'm going to be happy about it. Oh, I can't afford. Hang on. Cannot afford. I could run back and get my shit, but no, didn't mean to do that at all. Okay. I actually can't afford to buy one now. That's fantastic. That's actually great. Well, at the very least, I can take one more of these guys out. So, who's it going to be, please? Who's gonna manage to get their way past the glitch of doom? I only need one of you to put the world to rights. Is it gonna be you? Or you? Absolute bitch. Oops. Hang on, we're almost there. You're ripe for the picking. There we go. Right, let me get my souls. I'm trying to think if I do actually need Ed's sharpening stone. Do you know what? Based on how much damage I've done, based on how many enemies I've killed thus far, and the fact that I've not even gone halfway through my weapon durability, I actually think I'm going to be fine. Okay. So, now these guys, it's more the twizzly attack that they do that's more of an issue for us. Okay. There we go. And then the absolute ring piece that killed me last time. You. Do you know what? I didn't appreciate it at all, buddy. There we go. Right, moving on. So now we go to the tunnel section. Okay, back to the tunnels. Do you know what I'm thinking as well? I'm thinking we won't be able to do the pit properly. But at least from this side we can probably get the crystal lizard. Well, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. But anyways, let's at the very least get you moving. Okay, so this is one of the big ones. I'm not going to be taking this guy out now. Okay, I might come back at some point when I have a better weapon. But for now, in fact, yeah, I definitely will come back because there's a part of this tunnel system here that I won't be doing right now, and part of the reason for that is because I will need better fire resistance, okay? And the weapon that I want to be using, which I will get at the end of this zone, will actually give us some passive fire resistance as well, so I want to be taking advantage of that, okay? And then coming back here, because there's a little lava pit area, okay? And like I said, I don't want to do that just yet until I have some pretty good fire resistance and some more vigor as well. Now, which way do I go first? I think this is to the lava pit that I just mentioned. Hang on. That could be the way to go, actually. 1 second. Okay, you're just an explodey. You gonna blow? You absolute bitch. Okay, so down there is back where I came from, okay, initially. Okay, this is why I got some shitty grass, just so I can heal myself up without wasting my good stuff. And then this is going to be our way to go, so hang on, let me get my bearings. The first time you come here, oh man, you will get lost and then some, okay? So this is the lava pit I mentioned. There's stuff actually in the lava, okay? And I don't want to do this, like I said, until I have some good lava resistance. Also, there's going to be loads of these douchebags as well, okay? So I'm just not interested in that place right now. I say that. Hang on. Where does this lead? This might just be to an item, you know? Yes. Okay. I might just go... That's a pretty good sword as well, actually. It has inbuilt fire damage, which is pretty good for some enemies. Okay. So, there was nothing else back this way, right? I've completely lost my bearings already. Yeah, that's the way back down. Okay. So, I mean, we have to go through the lava pit now to get to where we want to go, but I'm not going to do it per se. I will just go to one little section. I'll show you. Okay, you're just create issues and tissues for us. Can I get past? I can. Just. So this is actually a set of armor here. I'm not going to pick it up right now because I might not have room for it, okay? But I do just want to go up here because there'll be an item up here that we can grab. I forget what it is. I want to say, is it a soul item? Yeah, it is. So pretty useful to have. Let me store some stuff as well, just in case. Do you know, I'm thinking if I actually want to get the burrower set, because it has pretty good fire resist on it. Hang on. Let me see. Do you know, I might pick it up. We'll at least pick up the burrower set, because, like I said, it could come in handy for us with the old fire resistance. So, let me see. It's just going to be here, I think. And then all the stuff in the lava is actually just dragonstone materials, okay? And I think one of them is a pure dragonstone. We'll get you, I guess. Yeah, why not? You missed, bitch. You hit me, bitch. Okay, this is dangerous. I'm in danger. No, please. No. Oh my god. Don't run away from me, crystals. Ah, shit, there's 2 crystals in here, but we should be okay, because this takes this guy like 10 years to turn around. Hang on. If I get hit once, I'm done. But I don't want to come back here for the crystal lizard. No. Okay, I got them. No, you're alive. Ah! Please. I want to go home. Sorry. Okay. Look, it takes about 10 years to turn around. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, and then some mats as well. Okay, and this is the last bugbear that I'm going to be killing for now as well. So I will pause the video and I'll be back in a moment. I told you this place would be fun. I told you. Right. This absolute piece of shit is done, except I'm trapped in here. Yeah, okay, this is going to hurt. Maybe if I guard. Okay, guarding actually worked. I'm very surprised and very lucky to not be hurt a little bit more. But so there's actually an item here. Can we grab this real quick? Can I just grab you? No. So this wank is actually blocking an item. Again, we'll come back and deal with these guys afterwards. That looked like Solaire. Oh no, he's wearing old Doran's set. Okay. Now, we're getting to the bottom of the pit here, okay? And I think I'm going to put on... Hang on. I'm going to put on the thief ring just to see if I can get a crystal lizard that can be a bit finicky to grab, okay? So I will try to show you where it is. Hang on. Because we're not going to be quite at the bottom of the pit. Yeah, we're almost at the bottom, okay? And if I look up, okay, that's all the drop-down business that we'll be doing shortly. And there's a crystal lizard over there. I'm thinking of the best way to approach. I think there are going to be some worms as well that spawn down here. But I'm thinking we might have time to actually climb the ladder and get to the lizard. Okay, I'm going to run for it. Here we go. Let's try. I'm blocked immediately. Lizard hasn't spotted me yet. Okay, it probably has now. Hang on. It still hasn't spotted me. Wow. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, it's quite unfortunate for you, buddy. Just don't fall down the chasm of doom, please. One more. There we go. And do you know what I realised as I was fighting that bugbear? I was talking about getting edge sharpening stone that we could fight the boss. Absolute nonsense. We're gonna want to go back after we've cleared out the majority of this place in order to spend our souls, because the chances of us actually losing our souls against this boss are going to be extraordinarily high. Okay. So I'm actually going to leave that stuff for now, because on the way to the boss, when we actually want to go fight the boss, we'll be using this pit to get down here anyway. So for now, we can just clear out the riffraff. Okay, so we get these 3. Right, and then there are going to be another 3 worms. Ow, my intestines. There's going to be another 3 worms through that tunnel back there, and they're a lot more difficult to deal with. I'll show you why. Hang on. There we go. But these 6 worms, okay, in this lower tunnel system, are where you would want to farm greystone shards, okay? So there's going to be 3 more that pop up over here. Now, for these, I would highly recommend using your bow and arrow, okay? Because... Let's see, Burrow Monster said yes, indeed. Do you know what? I might be able to hit the first one as it pops up, but I'll show you. Hang on. If I can do the first... Yes! Okay. Don't roll towards it. Please don't roll towards it. So, these dudes are the most obnoxious things in this entire zone, because all they will do is spam this flame shower, okay? And you might think it doesn't look it doesn't necessarily look very threatening, but if you get close enough, you will just get stun locked by it, okay? And you will die very quickly. And there's going to be a third one popping up. Okay, I could have used my sword actually, but while we're here, okay. Now wait. You can actually miss the head, so wait for the attack. That was terrible, but I accept. We have 2 arrows left, but we just managed to get them. Okay, so these 3 enemies, okay, if you spawn them all at once especially, they will just spam their flame shower attack, okay? And it's very difficult to deal with because it does a load of damage and you will get stun locked. Hands of God, a very poo-poo weapon, I believe, but you will need it in order to be able to get one of the trophies for platinum, okay? The final boss of this zone, which is coming up after this boss, you have to deal a killing blow using the Hands of God weapon, okay, in order to be able to get one of the trophies. So bear that in mind. I will try to remind us closer to the time as well. Also, I don't need the thief ring on anymore, but thank you anyway. The clunge ring. So, this is the point at which I will say we actually want to go back. Hang on. Yes. Yeah, we want to go back. Return me. So, we're going to use one of our 2 precious archstones there to get us back fairly quickly. And I remember I stored a couple of my souls with Tormus. Stockpile Tormus. But also I want to repair my shears, especially my sword. Do you know what? It's tempting to pump up my bastard sword to level 4, because that will help. That one level will help a lot with this boss. And do you know what? As we got a surplus of large hard stones, I don't see why not. It's just going to be for this boss, which it's relatively unfortunate, but I would rather that be the case. Hang on, sorry, go away, you fool. Than us struggling and dying over and over. Also, Patches is here now, and Patches, as is traditional with Souls games, is one of the best merchants in the game. Okay, so even though he's an absolute bitch, and he will try to kill you on multiple occasions, he sells you good shit. Okay.
Well, I remember you. Well, I'm glad you're here. I found some really tasty trinkets. Well, we've long been acquainted, so I'll give you a good price, eh?
There we go. So Patches the hyena doing his good old Patches squat, which we can't actually get in this game. You can only get the Patches squat in Dark Souls 3, I think. You couldn't even get it in Elden Ring, I believe. So Patches, yeah, we'll talk to him first.
Here is stolen, I swear. I no longer partake of the whole corpse robbing thing. Yes, I'm completely free from vice. My old mother would be proud indeed. Aren't you proud of me too?
Incredibly so. He looks like plasticine.
You see that priest and his disciples over there? Liars. They've blown that incident at the shrine far out of proportion. Shouldn't they believe in forgiving and forgetting and all that? Well, I have news for them. Praying never put food in my mouth, nor anyone else's.
So, like in Dark Souls 1, Patches hates clerics or priests for some reason. Maybe it's Miyazaki's own views permeating into the game. Who knows? But he's had the priest and his disciples over there. The priest that he speaks of isn't actually there, because you find Patches in another place, that archstone over my shoulder there. Okay. And Patches has indeed kicked one of the priests down into the hole, which again is reminiscent of Dark Souls 1. So we'll bump into Patches again at a later point. But as you can see, people, Patches sells some pretty good shit. So he sells Archstone shards, we just used one, and he sells some better grass as well. And he also has a steady supply of heavy arrows. Harry? You're a wizard, Harry. Sorry. Fragrant ring, too. Okay, extremely expensive. You'll find one later on, and it's also a starting item for one of the... is it the wizard class? One of the starting classes. You actually start with the fragrant ring, I believe. Okay, but we're interested at least in getting... Why can I only get 8? Well, I carry too much. Ooh. We're at least interested in getting heavy arrows, okay?
Nice stuff, eh? Come again, then. I'll be awaiting.
Come on, Tanith. Back on your high horse. Sorry. We're carrying too much. I'm surprised. Let me see what the deal is here. Thomas, what is going on? What are you doing? Why are you running? You have a heart of gold.
I'm keeping a close.
So, we don't need normal arrows anymore, because we're going to use heavy. What is taking up so much room for me here? I mean, this is fairly negligible here. There's these things we can get rid of. We actually don't need them because I've got the trophy on this. Well, I've got the platinum trophy. You're weighing quite a bit. Now, do I actually want to wear you? Hang on. Can I look at your stats, please? You can't actually look at the stats, can you? Unless I'm being blind. Let me compare these. Here we are. So, we get... I mean, it doesn't give you that much fire resist. And the boss that we're coming up against does still do physical damage to you, which is still more of a threat, I would say, to the fire damage that it does. I mean, that gives you 6. I mean, I could just put on the flame resist ring as well, but then I'd lose the cling ring. Do you know what? The fire damage that this boss does coming up, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue compared to, like I said, just the sheer physical damage that it does. I may end up eating my words there. I'm hoping not, but I'm going to commit to my fluted armor set, okay? I think on the whole it's going to be better for us. Now, is there anything else I want to store? No, I think we're okay. I will get some more heavy arrows because it's always good to have arrows available, as you saw from our foray into the tunnels there. So how many can I actually get if I want? It depends how much it costs as well. So I've got like, what, 8? Give me maybe 50? I wish it would tell you how much you're going to spend before you actually buy something. Maybe it does, I'm just not paying attention. Anyways, Thomas, I believe I stored a couple of souls with you, or just a one. I would like to use those now. I'm not going to pay too much attention to how economical we're being here, but I'm just going to use them all instead. We have one sticky white stuff left, which again is going to be useful for this boss because it's weak to magic damage. Now, where is the main in black? Please, where is she? She's right down there. See how many levels we can get. Maybe 1 or 2. Just 1. I think strength. Strength of it would have been good, but I think a little bit more strength to help us deal with this boss, like I said. And then we're going to go back to Tunnel City. And we're going to take a right this time instead and go for the pit. Now, I will actually show you how to get past this place without taking out any of these enemies, okay? Especially because this is basically going to be your closest archstone to this boss if you die. And I imagine you're not going to want to kill these douchebags. Okay. I imagine you're not going to want to kill these douchebags every time you run back to the boss. I obviously didn't mean to get hit there, so just ignore that. Obviously, just run past this guy and don't get hit. That would be my advice. Otherwise, I'll show you. So you run past that dude, don't get hit. Then you bait this guy to hit that. Otherwise, he will just smash you. And this you can run past, but you've got to watch for that guy on the left. You see? That guy will always take a swing at you. Otherwise, it's relatively simple. Now, they do follow you, okay? So you can't dilly-dally for too long, okay? I've actually missed an item as well. I don't believe it! I forgot about that item. Anyway, you know, put that in the old memory bank. We'll come back for it. Now, you are going to take some fall damage here, okay? It's going to be inevitable. If you got the cat ring, great. But you only get the cat ring in the final place, the swamp place, okay? So unless you've done that up until now, you're not going to be able to get it. Now, you want to go here first, okay? Oopsies. Couple of items. But also, there's a missable item here, okay? So that's the plague resistance ring. Again, it's not really going to be useful. We've already, like... There's like a couple places in the game that you get plagues, and we've already dealt with one of them, which was Brienne of Tarth. Also, you want to get that item before you drop down here, otherwise, again, you have to go all the way back up and get them, okay? And there's a couple lizards here, too. Thankfully, they are grouped up nicely for us to take out in one fell swoop. And we get some Hearthstone Shard back, which again makes me feel even better about having leveled up our sword to +4. I could have done this with +3, I've done it before, but I think having that, like I said, having that one extra level for the bastard sword to deal with this situation is going to be preferable for us, okay? Now, there is actually an NPC that spawns where those crystal lizards were. However, he only spawns when the world is a pure white tendency. Okay. I say that a black phantom version of him will spawn if the world is a pure black world tendency. Okay, and he's actually probably the hardest enemy in the game, I would say, and I'm not joking about that. He's probably the hardest enemy in the game. Okay, he can very much kill you very quickly. Very efficiently. So, one of the reasons I wanted to get that lizard with the thief ring is because it would have been there, you know, a moment ago. Ooh. But it's disappeared because I've been thumping around and making all this ruckus. So unless you got the thief ring on, it's very difficult to get that lizard there. Okay, I will take these dudes out just in case we get some greystone, which we did. Let's go for you. One more. Okay, so these guys can actually drop greystone chunks, okay? Otherwise, the only other place you can get greystone chunk is from, not chunk, I beg your pardon, pure greystone. Pure greystone, which is the best version of greystone. You will get it from that NPC that I mentioned briefly before, okay? But the weapon that we want is actually related to a quest that is tied to that NPC again that I mentioned that will appear when the world is a pure white world tendency, okay? Now, what do I actually need to level up to... what do I need for my next level? It's a shame. It is a shame because I can actually level up here. But I'm going to commit. Okay, so here we go. The boss. I'm just trying to think. Do I want my flame resistance ring on? That would put my HP at half, which I don't think would be wise. Having said that, what would happen if I got rid of my ring of great strength? What would happen to me there? So I could unequip my helmet, my gloves. Do you know what? That would work. Do you know what? I accept this compromise here. I've got my flame resistance ring on. I've taken off my helmet and gloves. I think this is as good as it's going to get here, okay? Let's see how we do. I'll probably die, but who knows? It's a pretty cool cutscene too. more of a conventional demon look as well. I always thought he looks a bit silly though, because it looks like he's wearing a monocle on his right eye. But otherwise very sort of Diablo-esque, the Flame Lurker. This absolute mofo is a bit of an issue. Now, he can do contact damage, he does AoE damage. Okay, you'll see I'm not doing that much damage to him either. Now, this guy is all about... There's the contact damage. I'm going to stay on top of my HP. I accept that hit. Okay. I accept that hit. I don't accept this one, though. Now, hang on. He could do a jumpy. I'm dead? Yeah, that's fine. This was completely expected. It can go 50-50. Also, I forgot to put on my bloody... what do you call it? Sticky white cum. I forgot to do that, didn't I? But anyway, at the very least, I can go and get the item that I missed here, okay? Now, hang on, you destroy that for me, like a good boy. I appreciate we'll probably go over an hour on this episode as well, but I don't mind, because I want to do the Flame Lurker now. Now. Quick. More. I forgot the item! Do you know, I didn't mean to miss it. It's just for some reason I think you have to drop down there first, and it's completely not the case at all. I even said as I was running down the tunnel, we can get the item. No, you can't, because you're a fucking prick. Okay. So, let me try the Flame Lurker again, at the very least. And I'll show you, look, the crystal lizard is there, okay? So if I start to drop down here, it will actually notice me, senpai. Do you know what? It's surprising, it's not noticed me. Can I fall on it? Kind of. I know it'll drop down and make the worms spawn, yeah. Do you know what? We're not in danger. I'm surprised it took a little bit longer to aggro than it usually does, so there's that at least. Right, come on then, let's try again. Now that was very much my fault, okay? My roll time was off, I was getting caught by the AoE, and if you get hit while you're rolling, that counts as an enemy doing counterattack damage to you, okay? So I was taking more damage from doing that. So 1 second, I'm going to take off my dressing gown, because it's actually getting quite warm here now. It's probably the hottest day of the year so far, so on Easter Sunday. Right, let's try this again. If I get my souls back, great. If they're in a bad place and I don't feel comfortable about it, then I'm not going to worry my pretty little head, okay? Now this double back jump that he does, like a gorilla, it's actually quite good for us. Okay, so time your rolls. Don't step in the lava if you can avoid it, okay? Also, I believe that being on fire, you take more damage. That's fine, I accept. Now we do a hit, we get out, okay? Sometimes you can do more than one hit, but you've got to watch out for that contact damage, okay? He can also do a leap at you. I rolled way too soon. Okay, I'm going to go for a full heal here. Use the pillars if you can, otherwise I would not rely on them, because he can jump around them. This is not all seen in smoke, he can jump around them quite easily. I shouldn't have got hit there, so I take issue with that one. Referee, please? Okay, the fast swing sometimes it's... Okay. The fast swing... Yeah, there we go. The fast swing is sometimes unavoidable because it comes out so quick. Also, you'll notice there how I lost loads of HP in one go. So I'm kind of glad this is happening, and I'm not going to forget that fucking item this time. I'm kind of glad this is happening because it's showing us all of the dangerous moves that this guy can do. So one of the attacks he does, I don't know which one exactly, but one of the attacks he does can hit you twice, okay, for a large amount of damage. Don't forget the item. Look, this is where you get this item, people. One of the attacks he does can hit you twice in a row, okay? So the initial contact damage... Fuck me in the arsehole. No! Right, I was willing to lose... look, it's only one level. We lost 7k souls. I can farm those back easily if I wanted to. So, I was willing to lose those from the get-go. Otherwise. Moving on. What was I saying? Oh yes, so one of the attacks he does can hit you twice in a row, I believe the contact damage, and then the AoE damage can get you, okay? So it really is a bit of a ball ache for this guy. Okay, let me just get my 0 souls. Never seen that before. Honestly, I don't know why it did that. Like, the amount of times I've done this, I can't believe you've done this. It's done it again! No! Like, I know there's probably an optimal way to drop there. You probably drop a bit to the left so you don't bump onto the cliff. But I've done this multiple times, and I've not really had that issue before. Are you going to destroy this, buddy? I know as soon as I swing, you're going to attack me. Okay, never mind. Completely oblivious that time. Okay. Yeah, like, usually when I do this, I just hug that right-hand side and I make it consistently. But I guess this time it's not quite letting me play ball. So, okay, you drop a bit more to the left. There you go, people. And we got the frigging item that we wanted for like 10 years now. Oh! Well, at the very least, we don't have to go back for that thing again. Right. Do you know what I've realised as well? I can store that plague ring that I got. Store that, please. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, we are at least getting to see some of the attacks that we're going to have to deal with here, okay? And I always knew this was going to be an issue, and if you are struggling, just don't do this right now, okay? And come back later. Okay, just if like you don't need to get the weapon that I'm trying to get necessarily that early, okay? Excuse me. There's no rush to this, right? You can do any world you want in any order. Okay? This is very much more of a late game area, I would say, but it is at least doable, okay? And I want to do it now because you know, I could do this in the optimal way and I could breeze through. It's kind of what I did with Elden Ring. I sometimes purposefully went to more difficult areas because I wanted to challenge myself a bit more. Because I played the game like up until that point, I'd played the game like 8 times. So you know, I wanted to challenge myself a bit. Wow. I guess I could have done a different build, but you know what I mean. Make things slightly more interesting. Off the beaten path, as they say, or the beaten track. Okay. So I'm not going to farm the worms every time. And this time I won't forget my sticky white cum either. I think that will help. I do have the bugbear grains, but honestly I'd rather save those for the lava pit when I come back here, okay? So, also there is a way to cheese this boss. If you use a thief ring, you can actually poison it and de-aggro it, but I'm not going to be doing that right now. So, at the very least, give me my sticky white cum, please. Right there. Okay, so this thing doesn't last long, so any extra damage that we can do, fantastic. Otherwise, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it if I don't get more hits on him. That's fine, we got caught. I'm gonna heal. I don't care about the lava at all, even though it killed me last time. Okay, that's a late roll. I still get hit by the AoE. Give me one of those. Okay. That's fine. He did the double jump, which is a window to heal. That was a double hit too. We're okay, and heal up. And then this is why we've not been using all of our good grass until this point, okay? That's a late roll. I still got hit though, which is fucking amazing. I'm so glad. Sticky white cum's about to run out too. Okay. But the reason I've not been using all my good grass up until this point is because of this cunt. I apologise for the language, but there you go, it just happens sometimes. That's fine. Right, double jump back equals window of opportunity. My sticky white cum is gone, so I got like 2 hits in. He's surprisingly not stun-lockable, but he's susceptible to being stunned. That's too soon, way too soon. I'm going to go for a cheeky hit. That's a heal. Okay. Also, this guy is probably harder because they didn't fuck up the AI on him. So he actually knows what he's doing. Okay. Now, I was going to say I'd rather you not do a quick swing, but I still got hit anyway. So heal me up, Scotty. I didn't roll at all. I do need to step away, because if he does the double hit thingy, I'm donezo. There are some items in this room as well, they are not grass, so don't think that you can heal yourself on those. Or, sorry, don't think you can grab some spare heals while you're in here, okay? Also, I sometimes recommend playing against this guy unlocked, because I think that's one of the reasons I'm struggling here a little bit. Unlocked me. That was way too soon. That was way too soon. I'm going to risk a heal. He could hit me in the back and kill me. He did, but I didn't die. Give me one of those. Okay. That's a double backy. I'm going to try unlocked a little bit. Also, I'm going to keep to his left. Okay. He's going to jump back. No. I'm going to go for an R2. Beautiful. Okay, we're dancing a bit now. We're dancing a bit more here. So I'm going to stick to his left. I'm going to play unlocked a little bit. Watch out for the contact. This is a slammy. No. Now it's a slammy. I got hit by the AoE. Otherwise, I'm okay. Heal me. I didn't need to use a late moon, but I did. Sue me. That was terrible. Both of us did terribly. I'm going to use a full moon. Even again, didn't need to use a full moon. I'm kind of all over the place with my grass usage, but I'd rather be safe. Okay, I'm going to get behind a pillar, kind of. Right, you're going to do the gorilla move. Okay, that's a quick swing, but he missed. R2. No, don't roll towards him, you fucking... Why did you roll? That's a late moon. That's a late moon! I'm going to be aggressive. No, that was a terrible idea. That's a... Yeah. So sometimes that will do contact damage, but it actually won't hurt you very much at all. It'll just kind of set you on fire, as you saw there, okay? It's only if it's a direct hit that it will do loads of damage to you. That was terrible. Now, there we go. R2. If you can get an R2 in, do it. Now, phase 2, he actually becomes more aggressive. Okay, so he will be on you like a rash. He will be on your tail like thrush. I need to get this roll down. I didn't get it down. The one time I had to get a roll down, that was not when I got it down. Okay, and then I died because of it. Okay, so I hope we're all okay with that situation right there. We've got loads of full moon. Oh, that was close. It's the full moon that I'm more worried about having. We have full moon, okay? I'm also happy with our armor resistance versus fire resistance. Oh, I'm out of green. This is not good. I'm out of green. Because we're usually I don't survive that double hit that he sometimes does. Excuse me. Okay, we want to drop down here, I think. Yep. I usually don't survive that double swing that he does. And also the fact that you have to take damage getting back down there is just terrible. Miyazaki, you bitch. What were you thinking? Yeah, I'm going to have to use at least 2 or 3 grasses just from getting down here. It's amazing. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I'm actually okay. I'm amazing. Okay, I'm not amazing. I didn't see the gap there. Now, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to be a difficulty for us, but look, I'm willing to do this so you don't have to, okay? I would, like I said, recommend not necessarily doing this now, okay? And coming back later when you're a little bit stronger, but I want to do it now, okay? Like I said, we're not necessarily doing conventional walkthroughs here. We're doing fun walkthroughs sometimes. Apart from the fact when I die a lot, but you know, that's Souls, baby. Okay. No. Do you know what? I get the odd shudder down my spine that tells me that I'm not recording, but I am indeed. Yeah, we're fine. So, unless we not necessarily get lucky, but unless we get good, this is going to be like a 2-hour episode, I think. But we got halfway. I just need to work on my dodge roll timing a little bit more, okay? That's the main issue I'm having here. I think playing unlocked and dodging to his left a bit more was working for us, okay? I think that's kind of the way forward, okay? Now, the grass situation isn't fantastic when it comes to our first 3 types, okay? Now, I do have some dark moon grass as well, which I will whack out if I feel as though it calls for it. Do you know what? I might actually do that now. Because I will save the crescent moon grass for the drop-down section. Oops, no, I didn't mean to do that. Full moon. Full moon's going to be our go-to, okay? Otherwise, we've got some good old-fashioned full heals there. Let's try this again. We've got no more cum to put on our sword, unfortunately. That was too soon. But I managed somehow. Don't know why I spoke like Scooby there. Reeks. Then there was a bit of an Arnold for you. So it's tempting to heal now, but I'm going to try and wait. I don't know why I sounded like a football commentator there, but I'm going to try and wait for a better healing window. We're doing okay so far. I'm tempted to heal, because I know this guy can obliterate us. I mean, we're doing okay so far. Don't lock on. I'm finding... Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use a late moon here. I probably didn't have to, but I did. That's just some of the times we make decisions in life that we're not necessarily happy about, but we have to live with them anyway, okay? I actually managed to avoid damage entirely. I'm completely surprised, shocked and dismayed. Okay, don't walk on that, you imbecile. Okay, late roll and roll away. Avoided contact damage. It's going well so far. Oh, that was a quick swing. That was a good 1-2-1-2. I'm going to heal while they're busy. Nice try, bitch. But you fucking failed. Catch me if you can. Don't lock on! No, I should not attack. I'm okay. Oh, thank God they did the double back jumpy. This is going to be a quick swing. No, it's a slam. R2, roll away. Remember, rolling can be finicky in this game. You can roll towards something even though you want to roll away. So make sure that you're really pressing the right direction on the analog stick. This is going to be a quickie. Backwards. Now that's a bait. I know that's a bait. Okay. We're almost halfway. The problem is, the second half, he's more aggressive. I might get hit. I'm okay. Okay, jumpies are happening now. Jumpies can actually be a good window of opportunity. Okay, that was unfortunate, but we did get some counterattack damage in, I believe. No, the Pillar of Doom! Heal me. Unlock! I have to heal, otherwise he can kill me very, 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 very quickly. Okay. Now, we're in a bit of a tight spot here. I don't know why he ran there. R2 me. Roll me. Okay, it's a bit frosty. Well, it's not frosty, it's the opposite of frosty, but it's spicy. Jumpy, that's actually great news for us. R2. Wait for the roll opportunity. I'm going to heal. I feel comfortable about healing, even though I have to heal 2 HP with a full moon grass. R2. Beautiful. Yeah, you failed. What are you going to do about it? Remember, more aggressive phase 2, okay? That's a miss. I saw that coming. I can read you like a book. Why are you moving in midair? Is this what I promised with demonic powers? I can move midair. Okay, I'm going to have to use a new moon grass. I'm going to have to new moon grass. Newman. Hello, Jerry. Sorry. Come on. No! Why did you swizzle? Swivel, sorry. Swizzling. Swizzling. He's sizzling and swizzling and swiveling. Concentrate, Josh, you cunt! Ah! I need to wait for a heal window. That's a heal window. I'm so lucky, man. I'm so lucky. It's not safe. It's not secret or safe right now. That's gonna hit me really bad. Heal while he does a slammy. Roll me. Wait for it. I'm gonna have to heal again. Heal. He can sometimes do a double jump. Okay, that's fine. Swing, you penis! I'm fine. I'm gonna have to heal, otherwise I'm dead either way. Can't see what's happening. Cannot see what's happening! Okay, I need to heal. Heal me. Okay, that was not lucky, that was actually skillful. Now, I don't like being here right now. Ugh. God, this fucking absolute monstrosity. That was bad. Right, I shouldn't be rolling away from him. This is the problem when you get roll caught. That was better. That was worse? Yeah, that was worse. I need to do a new moongrass. Okay. We're okay. I'm panicking a little bit. But this is it now. I'm back in the swing of things. Hang on. I do need to heal fully. As unfortunate as it is, don't roll towards him, please. I've just noticed he looks like he looks a bit like grilled steak. No, this is dead. 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 I'm alive. I'm dead. Hang on. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. New moongrass. Pillars are useless. We learn this in every Souls game. Okay. Oh, that was a bad move for you, Sonny Jim. I've been in control this whole time! Okay. I'm taking egregious damage right now. Hang on! No, I thought he was going to jump back towards me. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I'm going to heal fully. I've used all my grass. All of it. Why are you running into me? You swing! Yeah, so that's how you, that's how you play Demon's Souls right there. Kept my cool the entire time. Only took one attempt. Used minimal amounts of grass, just completely cool and level-headed. Oh, man. Was I one-handing? Was I one-handing? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. We get the searing demon soul. So he was like a seared steak. Goodness me. Well, I know how you feel, buddy. Sorry. Oh, look, it's bowl haircut boy. Oh, man. So, searing demon soul. It's quite important because this is how you level up boss weapons, or create boss weapons, should I say. Okay? You have to give this to Ed and Eddie, the blacksmith. And he will be able to create boss weapons for you. Soul of flame like a demon, the source of great power, can seem to gain a large number of souls. Certain demon souls transmute into magic, miracles, or weapons. So it doesn't really give you much of a clue there. But Ed himself does say, bring me a searing demon soul, and I can use it to make your life better. Okay? So we are going to have to leave it there. I think we got some Dragonstone chunk as well, which looks a bit like a ball bag. But apart from that... not bad. Honestly, I should have not died that many times. It's always touch and go with this dude. This is why I would recommend, if you're gonna focus on doing the Flame Lurker a bit earlier, save some of the good grasses, okay? So just stock up on the shitty green stuff, and then maybe use some half moon every now and then. Otherwise, save your good stuff, your full moon, your new moon, late moon. Save all of that for this dude, okay? Because you barely get any grass in this place, and you're obviously, unless you're good at the game, you'll need it like me, okay? So I basically healed my way through that fight. Oh boy, and I am human as well. Don't forget, I'm human, so I need to go and kill myself in the Nexus, which is my reward for defeating one of the hardest bosses in the game with a +4 weapon. It is possible with +3, but like I said, +4 just makes things a little bit more manageable for us. Okay, and then we should have pure white now, but the world tendency does not update until you leave a world and come back, okay? Anyways, oh look at that dude over there. Do you know what, let's look at some of the other people here that struggled. What happened here? So this guy relying on a phalanx shield, they just got flattened entirely. Oh god, they're fat rolling. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see the fat rolling. I can't be too sympathetic with people that do that, I'm afraid. So this guy's fat rolling as well. What are you doing, buddy? What's he? He's a mage? He's a mage using a shield and a armor flute set. What are you? What about you? Okay, so you're just a good old-fashioned... Oh no, you're using a scimitar. I thought they were using a wand. Okay, so that dude just fucked up entirely. But look, someone's going to be laughing at our phantom eventually. So this guy is much more of a knight, like us. Okay, he's using the flame crest shield there. Sorry, I do like to do this every now and then. And it kind of makes me feel good about dying so much as well. What are you doing? Okay, you're just rolling into nothingness. And then you... What did you do? Come on. Don't be shy. Ah, there's a mage. Oh, she got chased. She got chased down. So, people, we will leave it there. I will go back to the Nexus, in the next episode, and we will heal up. Otherwise, that's one of the big bosses down of the game, okay? And the next one, in a way, I actually find worse, because they're not difficult in the sense that combat capabilities. They're difficult in the sense that they are a bit of a piss take. But we'll see in the next episode when it comes to that. Otherwise, people, thank you for watching. I'm glad we made it through. Ooh, we get a glimpse of what's coming up as well. Hope you enjoyed. We made it through in the end, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!